Hello, I'm Neil Dallen, one of your local councillors at Epsom and Ewell. There's no need for me to tell you how badly this pandemic has affected businesses like yours. Our environmental health team have produced this instructional video for close contact businesses like hairdressers, barbers, nail bars, tattoo studios and tanning salons, so that you can help us all reduce the spread of COVID-19. Enforcement officers are carrying out visits to ensure that compliance is in place. If they find that the necessary controls are not in place, then enforcement action can be taken.
When providing close contact services, it is impossible to follow social distancing guidelines. For this reason, you need to do other things to protect your staff and customers. You and your staff are at particular risk because of the amount of time you spend close to a person's face, mouth and nose.
In this video, I'm going to explain to you the steps that need to be taken to minimise the risk of spreading COVID-19.
Legislation and guidance is frequently changing, so you need to make sure you can keep up to date with these changes. The information given in this video is based on the legislation and guidance at the time of filming. You must display a QR code for the business. Customers can use this to check in using the NHS Test and Trace app. If customers cannot check in using this option, you can take their contact details. You should try and operate an appointment-only system, asking the client to attend on their own where possible. Businesses should consider providing shorter, more basic treatments to keep the time to a minimum. You should explain to the client how you expect them to behave, social distancing measures and hygiene controls. If they don't do this, you can ask them to leave. Keep a record of all your customers for 21 days. This is a legal requirement. The NHS Test and Trace could ask these details if they needed them. You need to keep a record of a contact telephone number or email for the customer, the date of their appointment, arrival time and if possible departure time, and make a record of the member of staff they had their appointment with. If customers or staff have symptoms, they should stay away. Make sure everyone is social distancing. Aim for 2 metres. If you can't do this, then 1 metre with extra measures, for example using barriers or screens. Work out the number of staff and customers who can be in the business at any one time. The member of staff should work from behind or from the side of the client. Look at the workstations and introduce back-to-back or side-to-side working. Prepare materials, tools and equipment such as scissors or hairbrushes in advance of appointments to minimise the need for people to walk around. Provide an area where social distancing is maintained for a client when services or treatments require development time, for example hair colouring. Instruct your customers to wear face coverings as is required by the law, unless they are medically exempt from doing so. Staff should wear both a clear visor or goggles and a Type 2 face mask. A Type 2 face mask is like the one that I'm wearing. It's a medical face mask that stops large particles from reaching the clients or surfaces. Staff should be provided with training on how to wear face masks safely. The mask must cover the mouth and nose. They must not be allowed to be worn under the nose, around the chin or neck. Once on, they must not be touched. Masks must be changed if they become damp, damaged or it is difficult to breathe. Visors should cover the forehead, extend below the chin and wrap around the side of the face. Both disposable and reusable visors are available. A reusable visor must be cleaned and disinfected between each client using normal cleaning products. Goggles can be worn in place of a clear visor. These must be close-fitting with no obvious openings or vent. Reusable eye protection should be cleaned in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. When removing the mask, wash or sanitise your hands. Remove the mask by handling the ties or elastic only. Gently pull the mask away from the face, discard safely, and wash your hands again. Unless crucial for the treatment, avoid skin-to-skin contact with the client and wherever possible use disposable gloves. Ask your customers and staff to frequently wash their hands and use hand sanitizer provided. Space appointments to allow for effective cleaning and disinfection of work areas, tools and equipment such as scissors after each appointment, and make sure that you use a suitable cleaning product. Increase how often you clean surfaces, especially those that are being touched a lot, including door handles. Make sure there are enough bins, ideally lidded touch-free bins. Use disposable gowns for each client. Where this is not possible, use separate gowns and towels for each client. Businesses can provide hot or cold drinks to clients in disposable cups or bottles. Staff must not be near clients when they are drinking. Remove reading materials such as newspapers and magazines, as these cannot be effectively cleaned. Poorly ventilated spaces can increase the spread of the virus between people. Good ventilation can reduce this risk, so open windows and doors whenever possible. Consider reducing the amount of time hairdryers are used to reduce air movement. Keep music and other background noise to a minimum to prevent people from speaking loudly or shouting. We hope that you have found this video useful, and with your help we can control the spread of the virus. For more information and links, please see the description box below.
The Council is continuing to support local businesses and the local economy. We have processed all the COVID-related grants with speed and efficiency. We have lots of help available via our website and the local business newsletter. And our environmental health team, along with our licensing team and the high street support, have offered help and advice to businesses locally. Thank you for watching this video. If you need any help, the environmental health team are here to support and help you. Please do contact them.